6 years ago, Islamic State terrorists violently forced Christians out of Iraq. Now that ISIS has been beaten back, the country's prime minister is strongly urging Iraqi Christians to come back home, and his hopes are high. He said, "We are glad that Christians will return to Iraq and contribute to its reconstruction. Iraqis of all sects are yearning for a new Iraq that believes in peace and rejects violence." Aid to the Church in Need, the Catholic humanitarian organization, is at the forefront of helping Iraqi Christians, providing on-the-ground aid, also rebuilding churches and schools.
The cities of, say, Mosul and Baghdad, they have been decimated. I mean, you can count them on number of families on one hand or two hands.
Ed Clancy is the group's director of outreach and evangelization.
This is tragic because we have to remember that the church in Iraq was evangelized by St. Mark, who was the companion of Peter, the first pope. And now this community is on the verge of disappearance.
Since 2003, Iraq's Christian community has plummeted from 1.5 million to less than 120,000 now. Many fled for their lives in the summer of 2014 when ISIS conquered Mosul and the Nineveh plains, destroying everything in their path. Often people fled with only the clothes on their back. Those who have returned face many problems, and while Iraq's prime minister is vowing to help, that promise alone might not be enough.
The agreement, the government said, you move back first and then we'll fix things. We'll put in the roads, we'll put in the police, we'll put in the security. But that's not the way it should work. I mean, you don't move into a building as a business and say, all right, we won't have electricity, we won't have security, we won't have windows, but we'll start a business.
Christians who are there are facing big challenges in getting goods to market and staying in business.
These are ways of crowding them out or pushing them out that makes it extra difficult.
Clancy is confident most Christians will return to Iraq, but not right away.
It will happen if there is, a term of success. If there's 3-5 years, it will slowly grow.
In Greenpoint, Brooklyn, Emily Drewby, Currents News. If you're watching Currents News on YouTube, be sure to hit the subscribe button and then click on the bell to get instant updates about all of our newest content, because we are putting your faith in the news.